whole reading has been about your warrior spirit, you being that strong person, but don't close your heart, okay? Love is the strongest power. Love is that energy that will transform greater than anything, any other energy. So don't fight fire. Don't fight with your fist. Fight with your heart. Hey everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my channel, Cherish Daily Media. I'm back. Happy spring. Happy New Year. Today is March 25th, 2022. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Today is my birthday, and I figured that it'd be a good time to come back. I can't say how long I'll be here for. I'm just going with the spirit, and this has been in my mind for quite some time now. So I just want to read the energies. For anyone who wants a message from their guides, you're welcome to come on in. So let's bless our energy. Holy angels and spirit guides, Spirit of the Most High, give us a good message for anyone who's interested in hearing a message from their guides. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a minute. I wonder if y'all have been feeling this shift as I have. It's we have a lot of stuff that's going on. I've been learning a lot of stuff, and that's why I say I don't know how long I'm going to be here, because I've noticed a lot of stuff since I've been on my sabbatical, and my guides have been kind of keeping me sheltered from some things, thankfully. Hopefully you all have either developed your gifts, your skills a little bit deeper than before. Y'all, I have an assortment of cards here. I've been working with the Starman Tarot. That's what we're going to start with. But whatever the spirit leads us to, I have quite a few decks here. But that was a little stack. This one came out first. I'm not going to take them all. Ace of Swords, getting some truth. Prince of Cups. So maybe somebody's bringing you a message of love. Ace of Cups, some new love. 2 gifts already. 5 of Wands. Working out your gifts, working out those spiritual gifts among the people that are close to you. All right. I don't want to make this too long, but what I was saying, I've just noticed a lot of different changes, and y'all be careful with the energies. I've noticed that there's a lot of people who have an interest in knowing about stuff, you know, the spiritual realm and higher dimensions and things like that, but they don't really have the heart. They're doing it from an ego standpoint, and that's dangerous. It is. It's really dangerous. It's like playing with fire, because here's a practical way of thinking about it. Imagine applying for a job that you are not qualified for, and then you get the job because you have the gift of gab. You know, you sold yourself. Well, you sold yourself into a reality that will eat you up, and you might be able to wiggle your way through for a little while, but it won't be sustainable, and you will hurt yourself. I mean, that's all I'll say about that. Okay, so 7 of Wands, stand your ground. The 7 of Wands is the energy that's just, you have the fire. You know, you have the gift, the power, the magic, and you've gone and you've done a lot of things, and now you're being challenged, and it's up to you to, I know you want to take your boots off, but you can't. because you still have to defend yourself and your accomplishments at home. So it's kind of like what I'm talking about. There's a lot of energies that are swirling around right now. Hopefully you all have been tapping into your gifts, and a lot of people are probably catching wind to that. And you might not see how great you are, but others do. There are people that are out there that want and need what you have, want and need your gifts, but then there are others that want and need your gifts and don't think that you deserve them, and so they're gonna come at you crazy. So you have to stand your ground. You have to be always vigilant. Just remember who you are. But the thing of it is, you're coming to the end of it. So the 10 of Swords, it's been a hard, long road. These are minor arcanas, so it's temporary, but it looks like you have been in the matrix. You have been fighting battles that have taken a lot of your energy, a lot of your mental energy, and you're coming to the end of that. Just stay strong. Remember that you are a powerful being. You have a lot of creative energy, and you're the one. You're the one. You are the one. Don't mess with that energy. And I don't mean that to boost you up, because we all have a lot of growing to do. We're all somewhere in particular in our life, in our lifespan, in our journey. This ego existence is not the end. Some of you that might be watching this, you might be in the middle of a cycle where you're gonna come back to this existence to get more lessons. But then there's some of you who's going beyond. Right. But see, there's a lot of you who this is it for you. This is the King of Pentacles. You have mastered the energies of Earth, and you're ready to ascend to the next dimension. And that's one of the things that my guides have been showing me and teaching me here lately. And that's another reason why I say I'm not sure how often I'm going to be coming to do these readings, because I'm really in a different place now. I see things in a different way, and I'm working with some different energies that have me in a different mindset, a different mind state. And I had to take a lot of time to clear out a lot of the energies that I feel like had come into our sacred place. And I'm at a place now where I feel like those energies might be gone. They might still be around lurking. And I don't want to take up too much time to explain all of that, but just know that we are among so many different entities, and we have to be vigilant. Okay, we have to be vigilant to guard ourselves, to guard our minds, and to make sure that we're moving forward in the way that we are supposed to be going forward. But for those that are in this reading, that's come into this reading, you have mastered the gifts, you have mastered the lessons that you're supposed to master, or you will by the end of your earth cycle, and you will go on to the new heaven, the new earth. And y'all, please do some research, do your due diligence to understand where we are going in this shifting of energies. But the King of Pentacles, it doesn't necessarily have to do with learning the earth systems of currency. it has to do with learning how to manipulate the energies here on earth. And that could be different for everyone. And it is. Don't get stuck in your mind thinking that just because you hadn't made your millions or you hadn't set up the next generation for this generational wealth, because that is a dying system. And a lot of people are banking on having that. But think 7 generations ahead. What would you want your lineage to look like? Because if we look at what has been and think about the way that the money has shaped, currency has shaped the world that we live in now, we are at war. The world is on the brink of destroying itself because of this, current currency system. And so if that is the way that you are thinking to set up your future generations, you're not thinking that. Okay, that let me just keep going. So what's recently happened is you're getting your energies together. You're working together with others. It could be a job situation. I do see that this could be a job situation. It could be family. 3 of Pentacles really has to do with collaborating with others. Getting your, applying your expertise to a certain project to bring something beautiful into fruition. And balancing it all together with a higher energy. It could be that you're learning from someone else and you're applying what you've learned to what you're doing. That's what's influencing this. That's what's making, that's why you're having to stand your ground. That's why you're having to defend yourself. Oh, that made somebody mad. Yeah, you kind of made somebody mad. Okay, so the energies that many of you are focused on is you're just kind of over it. You're like, you don't have enough. I don't want to say it like that. You're depressed, or you're just over it. You're over some situation where it's just kind of giving you, you just don't have any fucks to give. That's what I'm trying to say. I just didn't want to say that, but be encouraged, because you have mismanaged your energy is probably what it is. You invested your energy, your time, your resources into something that has put you in a place where you're just like, look, you know what it's about. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm victorious. And whatever that's made you shine, it just hasn't made everybody else happy. But you have to remember that you are on a mission. Your purpose here is higher. You are going to step on toes just by existing, just by being who you are. So don't cry over the spilled milk. You still have a gift. And you remember that Ace of Cups that came out? It's there. It's like the Most High saying, here's a start over. It's a do-over. Don't worry about all that stuff from before. the Three of Cups, right? So it's kind of like a reflection of this Three of Pentacles, but it's the Three of Cups that you're focused on. Remove your mindset from that and focus on starting something fresh, something that's going to light up your soul. Okay, and how do you do that practically? Well, you get a hold of your emotions, become a more regulated person as far as your emotions are concerned. And how do you do that? Okay, I mean, I remember a time where I would just go off the handle. I would just get so in my feelings about something that, I felt really strongly about. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I can't give you like a step-by-step process of how to not give any fucks anymore. It's something that you have to cultivate in yourself, but it starts with your mindset. Asking yourself questions like, will this really matter to me tomorrow? And then sit with that question, sit with that energy, let your body feel everything that you're feeling so that your mind can record it and remember what that is like, and then breathe it out. Get into some mindful practices like meditation, walking, outside without any shoes on, grounding yourself so that you can focus your senses on something other than what's going on inside of your mind and your body. You feel me? So you have to learn techniques, and it's not something that you're going to just do overnight. If you're used to having your feelings hurt because somebody said something out of the way to you, it's not going to be just easy for you to let that go. If you've been practicing this negative way of dealing with your emotions, you have to start, fresh. You have to start something new. And for me, I've just kind of come to the realization that not everybody feels the way that I feel. Not everybody understands things in the way that I understand, and not a lot of people have the same mission that I have. And so what they say. And something that I have started to do that has been very, 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 very helpful. I talked to y'all about it a while ago, and I'm so very serious about this. You have to make sure that you give people their energy back. Don't let them put on you their energy. Don't allow them to project onto you what is theirs. So just recently, somebody called me mean because I told them that they were hurting me because they were talking about their ex-wife in a negative way. I don't know her. I don't know him. I don't know their situation, but I know what I do know, and this is important. What I do know is what I see from him, what I was hearing from him, and what I was hearing from him was like daggers. You know what I'm saying? And you have to visualize these things. The words that I'm saying right now, how are they reaching you? Do they feel like daggers? Do they feel like cool water, cool breeze? Does it feel like a hug? Identify these words, because words are sounds, they're vibrations, and you can own them and give them names. You don't have to just accept them as what we have been told. We call them words, but they're vibrations. And even that word in itself, it's a construct. Own these vibrations for what they are. And so if something feels off to me, I identify it. And if it's not helping me to be better, if it's not flowing in the vibration that I want to be in, I identify it and I put it in its place. So I told him, this hurts me. And instead of him, taking it back, he basically left it there and then dug his heels in and tried to, in words, beat me up. But it's like shadow boxing. You can either let people beat you up, or you can block their blows. And I don't know how you fight, but I hit back. I hit back, my guides hit back, and I don't really have to do too much. If my words are as powerful as, me saying that hurt me and it hurt you, what if I say you are evil? That might destroy somebody. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, be careful about the energies that you take in and own, because they are people. A lot of people are controlled by their egos. A lot of people are controlled by entities. And I'll say this too. Be careful with people, because they are being controlled by entities. This person in particular revealed to me that he was an alcoholic, but he didn't own it. But that was his lifestyle. He is a person who consumes alcohol on a regular basis. And alcohol is an entity. It's a spirit. They are spirits. And when you willingly accept that into yourself, it's not the spirit that lives within you that belongs in that body that's being in control. You're allowing something else to control you. And even if you stop for a time, even if you stop drinking for a time, you're still a willing vessel. You have willingly accepted that contract with those spirits, and they're not just going to let it go. Especially if you've been on this same road for years and years and years, your body has been controlled and conditioned to take on those personas. And so that's why it's so difficult for people to let the alcohol go, because they're already conditioned to be in that. It takes a lot of detoxing. It takes a lot of retraining. It takes a lot of taking yourself out of the environments that you're used to. And it's hard. It's very difficult. It's a hard thing on your body to anything, with anything that you're trying to change. It's a hard thing on your body to shift gears. But alcohol in particular, or any kind of substance that changes your chemistry, it's difficult. Especially with alcohol, it does something to your liver and this, that, and the other. So I say all that to encourage you. When you are dealing with people, you have to understand that many of them are being controlled by substances outside of themselves. And so you aren't just dealing with the person that you're seeing in front of you. Okay? You're dealing with them and their demons. And so owning that, having that understanding is like having a tool in your tool belt. And this King of Cups, I don't know if I said that's what that was. This King of Cups energy has all of those tools available and knows how to use them. So ready your mind to understand and receive this, this understanding of how people are, So that's one way. 5 of Wands. Okay, that 5 of Wands came out before. This is your energy. You will have to, it's like going to the gym. I've said it before. You're sparring, practicing, working these things out. It starts with your inner circle. Some of you, we don't have any major arcanas out now, but some of you have been in that hermit mode. I have been in that hermit mode. That's the major arcana, the major life event that we have been going through, many of us. And in that space, we have been wrestling with ourselves. We've been getting downloads. We've been getting different light codes and learning how to manipulate different energies so that we can work out these energies with the people that are closest to us. Some of us don't have very many people that are close to us, but that is your energy. You will come to a place where you're gonna have to work these I hate to say it, but some of you still have some people in your life that that aren't good for you. Yeah, you know, and they might be coming. You know, they might be coming to offer you a olive branch. This is the Prince of Cups. Someone that's coming to offer you a gift, and with you being in this energy, the Five of Wands energy, you might be ready for anything, you know, and you have to be, because the main energy is this Seven of Wands. You do just keep in mind that in your environment, you have people who are looking to you as the winner. They admire you. They love what you're doing. They love your work. They love your energy, and they want to, you know, stoke your fire. But then there are those who really don't like you, who see you as competition, who believe that you are a challenge, and maybe that what you have and who you are, they should be. Yeah. And so your energy is, you're just ready. You're ready for whatever. You're ready for them. But this isn't like a battle. You're not, you know, fighting the world. You're just, you know, defending yourself. And that's okay. Just know that not everybody in your environment is, you know, trying to hurt you or bring you down. Some people are actually on your side, and they want to give you something good, give you some love. So there's that. Discern the spirits. I just don't know how to say what I want to say. What's in my mind is okay. You know, it's like if something negative comes, okay. If something good comes, okay. You know, it's like that. That's what I'm trying to say. And what you're wanting is something new, right? You're wanting something fresh, new ideas. This is Aries season. This is my energy. I revel in this energy. I'm always, you know, thinking and creating and, you know, wanting something new. But some of you might be wanting a new family, wanting children, a child, babies, this, that, and the other. Education. Just be careful with that. Be careful with that, because you have so much fire here. It can be overwhelming. And you might end up taking on more than you can handle. You're already at the 7. You know, 7 of Wands, that's a lot to carry, a lot of burdens to carry. But I love this. I love this. The outcome is the world completing a cycle, going through. Look, this is so fast. But see, it makes sense because you have 2 kings here. You have completed a cycle. You're at the end. This 10 of Swords. You've completed it. You learned, you've been rewarded, and you will be rewarded. You'll be rewarded with more experience, more gifts, more ways to shine and show, you know. So you're wanting something new, it's coming. Yep, it's coming. And you're going to be wiser, more loving, more abundant, all for it. Yeah, but be careful. Be very careful. You have the devil on the bottom. Let's see. Let's get an energy oracle. Yeah, just be careful, because behind every shadow lurks the devil. And you want to be ready for it. You might be big-hearted, but I want to show you something. In your environment, you have the Prince of Cups, but the energy that you will embody is the King of Cups. So just keep in mind that you don't want to exchange your energy for someone else's. Okay, don't just let somebody romance you and they can't really handle what you have. Just remember who you are. Remember that you are at the top of your game, and if people can't really match your energy, don't just throw them away, but make sure that they stay in their lane. You know, they might not be able to handle what you have to offer, and that's okay. Just don't. Some people will apply. Look, a little bird. Some people will apply for the position, but they won't be qualified for it. And it is your responsibility to make sure that you weed out and vet very well those who are able, who are not able to complete the task. Yeah. Okay. All right. So financial and material changes. That kind of speaks to this King of Pentacles energy. Get your house in order. Make sure that you're doing everything that you have set in your mind to do. It's spring cleaning time. I don't know if you all are accustomed, like I am, to nesting during this time, but cleaning up, giving away things, starting your gardens. I have started my gardens, and it's just been such a wonderful experience. I'm protecting my time and my energy, because this is really, really a fascinating time for me. This is like the first time in my life that I have ever felt this free, felt this much joy and peace. And it's really just been all about me. It really has. I hadn't really spoken publicly about, my whole life experience. Perhaps that's something that my guides will teach me and guide me to doing. I have been writing a lot, but I've never had the opportunity to just focus on me, not ever in my life. And now this has been a beautiful time of me just focusing on me. And I've gone through phases of feeling guilty, feeling like I'm supposed to be doing something for someone else, but no. we have to remember that we're here for us. We came to this earth plane to learn lessons for ourselves. And there are a lot of people, everybody, the world is trying to take our energy, trying to take our attention. And some of you might be stuck in jobs that is robbing you for your energy. And yeah, I'll leave it there, because I can't speak too much about that, because I know that we've been going through so much in these past couple of years, and a lot of people are stuck. Woman holding a heart, magician in the mirror, and angel of strength. Those speak to what I'm trying to not say, because I don't want to influence anybody to do anything outside of their comfort zone. But you have to follow your heart. You have to follow what your internal GPS system is telling you to do. And a lot of you are in a place where you feel like you're stuck and you can't go anywhere. You can't do anything, but you have angels. You know, you do. You have, just be open. Be mindful. Read some books. Explore. I'm a mystic, so I see signs everywhere. I hear things, I see things, and I take everything as something directly for me. If it's in my awareness, it's for me, even if I don't understand it. Like these cards, I'm reading what I see, but there's so much more, and I don't even have my glasses on, right? I could see so much more in these cards because it's a language. Treat life like that. The fact that I'm right here on your screen, what does that mean to you in your life? Why today? You know, why did I pop up on your screen today? You have to ask yourself these questions, because you are the magician. You are creating your reality. If someone has come into your life, you have to ask why. Why did that person come into your life? The person that I mentioned before that called me mean, why was that person in my life? That person was in my life to show me something. And it's so wonderful and beautiful. Because of that situation, I was able to transition and shift into putting out content that raises awareness of something that is very dear to my heart, which is domestic violence. That is violence against women. And there's been so much attention that has been given, and I guess like a light that's been shown, shining on a very, very dangerous situation where there's a lot of men that's killing women. And there's a lot of men who don't want to see that. Last year, like before I went on my sabbatical, I was attacked on TikTok very, very violently by, I don't know, hundreds of men. I mean, seriously, it was very bad. It was like something that kind of went viral for this guy. And it was simply because I said that there are a lot of men that I have talked to who come off as rapists. I mean, they have actually said things that, to me, as a person who's gone to school, who has, talked to different people, who read different things, have noticed that they are rapists. But it's like this. If you are in a certain way, if you have embodied a certain energy, it's normal to you. a fish doesn't know that it's wet. We say that it's wet. We can look at it and we can identify that it's wet. But years ago, I worked in a day spa, and there was a young lady there who was a cosmetologist. And she just said one day, "Let me do your eyebrows." I was like, okay, cool. Well, she did something to my eyebrows that I had no idea that I even needed, right? I'm just going about life with my eyebrows the way that they are. But after she was done, I saw a difference. I didn't really know what she had done, but it was like the subtlest change that she made in my appearance. And after that, I could see it. So it's like this. Some people have been doing things a certain way, have been thinking things in a certain way, misogynist, sexist way. And men aren't the only ones. It's a lot of women, right? And because they have been that way for so long, for all their lives, they don't see the problem. And when someone calls the problem to their attention, it's like, wait a minute, don't do that. There's a cognitive dissonance that takes place. And to be honest with you, it's the craziest thing, because the man that led this whole thing, his username is girl's best friend. And so it's like he has this cognitive dissonance going on where he thinks he's an ally to women, but at the same time, he's okay with women being hurt. And he's a rape apologist, and he doesn't accept it. I mean, a lot of people, women, were telling him in these comments, "Look, dude, you are a problem. And look at all of this. These men are a problem." And so what you're gonna have in your life are those in yourself and with other people, these energies that aren't aligning. But you have to make sure that you are the master of your energies, of your emotions, and make sure that even when you're buffeted, even when you're in the midst of a battle, you can still come out on top, right? For me, it was a wonderful experience, because I was able to go through each one of those comments before the guy blocked me. Go through each one of those comments and talk to those men one-on-one. A lot of them didn't hear me. They didn't want to hear me. And the guy, he basically blocked me when he started seeing that I was making a lot of sense, and that there were some men that were actually hearing me and understanding what I was saying. There was actually one guy who came to my page and saw my work, and his eyes were opened. And he was like probably a murderer, honestly. I'm just saying. And he saw the light. And sometimes when people start to see the light, other people, it works against their agenda. And so they will block you, like that guy blocked me. But yeah, it was hurtful. I got a few scars, a few swords in the back. But it was good for me, because it helped me on my mission. I was able to help people. I was able to distribute the seeds, you know what I'm saying? And show love. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm going on and on and on. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Those are all the cards. Maybe I'll put out one love card. How about that? But you have to be in tune with what you're here to do. My message is about love. Cherish Daily Media, cherishing your life, cherishing who you are. And I believe that love is the answer. A lot of people, I've been doing a lot of reading, and I've had this these revelations about what is real. And I know a lot of people don't have any faith in love. A lot of people just have no, they don't see it in their lives, especially men. I think a lot of men feel love because women want love. And so we give it, freely so that we can get it back. But a lot of men don't see how love will benefit them. I'm here to say otherwise, and that's my mission. So let's see. We have 2 romance angels. This is Doreen Virtue's The Romance Angels Oracle cards. Okay, all right, okay. So this is soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So maybe you have some soulmates in your life, or someone in your life that's now soulmates don't necessarily have to be romantic. They can be friends, okay? It can be a platonic. This is just your soul family. And this is kind of like a romance, but if there's somebody in your life and you're just wondering, is this my soulmate? Perhaps. And then you have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so I know personally it's been a journey to understand what my parents were going through, what was in their mind and why they are the way that they are, or why they were the way that they were. But coming to a place where you forgive your parents will open some gates for you, open some doors for you. And that doesn't, just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean that you have to be in their face. It doesn't mean that you have to invite them into your world because they might not fit. Does that make sense? You have to make sure that you are protecting your energy at all costs. And just because they're blood doesn't necessarily mean that they are good for you. Okay? Your life bringer may have served a purpose to bring you into this world, and that is it. Okay? Your parents may have been the example for you to see what this world is all about, and what you need, what your mission is here, to do, what you're here to do. And that them being in your life right now might not fit. So just because you forgive someone doesn't necessarily mean that you have to invite them into your world. Okay, not everybody can eat, and that's just the way that it is. So I'll leave it here. Thank y'all so much. I'm not really sure about doing personal readings. I have been doing them, but I'm not really gonna, if you want to get a personal reading, you can send me an email, Cherish Daily Tarot 1111@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I'll probably just be doing $50 readings, which won't be very long like this, but it'll be one question, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so just shoot me an email if you've been wanting a reading, and we'll do that. So this is the weekend steamer. I'll probably not be back next week. I still have some projects to finish up here, but I wanted to pop in and share my birthday with my community, and I love y'all so much. I appreciate you. I hope that you are finding your way, and that you're staying safe, and that your heart is expanding to open up for more and more love, because the more open you are to love, the more light you can receive. This angel of strength is giving the nod to working on your solar plexus chakra, beef up your strength. All of this whole reading has been about your warrior spirit, you being that strong person, but don't close your heart, okay? Love is the strongest power. Love is that energy that will transform greater than any other energy. So don't fight fire. Don't fight with your fist. Fight with your heart. And you may not win people over, but you're not in the business of trying to win people over. Your mission here is to spread the love, spread the light, and ascend to the next dimension. So I'll leave it there. Door to value. Keep bringing it in. Keep bringing it in. All right, y'all. Namaste. Peace.